Hi guys, I'm Chi. Greetings to you all wherever you may be listening. In Italy, at around 7 p.m., two lovers, age 17, the boy, and the girl, age 13, were just having a normal walk via Bellini Park, Catania, Sicily. Cool lovers walk thing. Wow. So they were so young. You can see the age difference between them. But I don't know. They date so young here. Okay. So while they were just having their normal walk, seven Egyptian guys from nowhere stormed out and approached them, hmm, dragged them to a public bathroom. You can call it also toilet because toilet is there. They dragged them there, and then these two couples tried to free themselves, but man, they were overpowered. Yeah. So five held the boy down while the boy was screaming, but nobody could hear them. The girl was like, this was one of her worst nightmare. Man, she said two dragged her in and they were banging her. They were banging her. You can call it rape. Yes, it's rape. So they were taking turn by turn. She said it was hell. She was screaming, let me go, let me go. But no way, no way. And they even forced the boyfriend, that's the 17 years old boyfriend, to be watching while they were banging her hot. You know? So, but you know what? When they now managed to free themselves and ran from these seven Egyptian guys. I think three of them was age 13, while about four was age 19. Those they were adults, kind of above 18. So the rest three were kind of minor. So when they now escaped, they now saw Carabinieri, that is the police, Carabinieri. So they now reported the issue, what happened to them. Then Carabinieri went quickly, and then caught up with those guys. They were all arrested. Even one tried to flee. He was trying to escape the country, like to disappear from the country, even from the city, but he was apprehended. He was caught as well. So the girl was asked to identify. She could equally like she ended up identifying only two because she said she doesn't want to accuse innocent people, innocent ones. Okay, the two she could recognize, and those two were underage. You can imagine. Then they were like 13. Then the boyfriend was like, no, these other ones too were among these other five guys. They were equally among. They took turns. Okay, so now the prime minister is very, very angry. Yeah, though she has sympathized with the family and has promised that they will be dealt with. They definitely are going to get justice on this matter because it's a very painful situation because she herself, the prime minister, was there in Catania that very day that this evil was happening. So she was very bitter against the matter. Like when she heard it, she was very bitter. Okay, so she said that those guys will be deported immediately. They have to be sent back to Egypt. They don't want such character here in Italy. She doesn't need them. Yeah. While the deputy prime minister Salvini, Matteo Salvini, said that he is proposing for chemical castration. Yes, that is going to propose it in their party for chemical castration of those seven guys that did this thing to this young girl. It's very bad. It's very bad when you look at it in any which way. It's bad. Eh? Even if they want to enjoy themselves, why can't they go and pick up, those ones they can pay and enjoy themselves? By the way, they were just those ones were adults. About four were adults. The other three were minors. At that age, they're having urge to taste the forbidden fruit. Okay, so Matteo Salvini, the deputy prime minister, was like, he's going to propose for chemical castration of these guys. Man, castration, that means their thing will not be working anymore. Wow, 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 wow. They can't even pregnant anybody in the future. So at least that would be their own punishment for life. While he's in a man, another guy in the same party was like, yes, rapists and pedophiles should be getting the same treatment. The chemical castration should be also assigned to anyone who rape or commits the pedophile thing. So that is it. Then if they continuously do it, then life in prison. If they do it again, like repeat the act again, okay, so they'll end up getting the life sentence. So that is it. That was what really happened. though it's very bad. But I was thinking 13 years old girls could go into relationship in abroad. In Africa, they dare not. In Africa, you dare not. If you are 13 years old, you, oh, no, 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 don't go into relationship. Your parents will tell you, study, concentrate on your books. Well, you see the difference between Western world and other countries, you know. So that is it. So these guys are horrible. They are horrible. They are a disgrace to their nation. At this young age, look what they can do. And it was even said that three minors, among them, those seven guys, three among them, when they came into this country, they were minors that just came in around 2021 or November 2021, and also the rest came in around 2023. Yes, 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 thereabout. So you can imagine the short period of time that they just have access to the country. And when they came in as unaccompanied minors, meaning they came alone. You know, sometimes their parents will just send them ahead of time so that when they succeed in getting documents and everything, they will now bring their parents. That's how they normally do this thing. They have to make them memorize phone number, emails, you know. So when they succeed in establishing themselves, they will now come and pick their parents, because as minors, how did they manage to travel that far, get the money to transport themselves? So you can tell that their parents sent them ahead. Yes. Or sometimes even their parents are in the country. Yes, they are already in the country. They will only pay for someone to help them bring them. And they have been coached to say that when they come in, they are minors, unaccompanied, they don't know where their parents are, they just have to travel alone. No. So it's either their parents were already here and paid someone to bring them in, but they have already been coached to master memorize phone number and other details and other information. They'll be meeting with their parents, but they'll be asked to say they are alone. They don't have parents here. They don't have anyone here. That their parents are all dead or whatever have happened to them. They're in prison back home, so that the government will have pity and give them documents. Who can even tell if those things were their real age when they came in? Because most people that do come in, they reduce their age. So even when they say they are 13 years or 19 years, or maybe when they came in, all those ones that were 19, maybe when they came in, they were just like 17 years. As are then all minors, you know. Maybe their real age was even above that. Maybe they're already like 20, 22, but you know, maybe they reduced their age just to claim bambinos, bambinis, like um, minors, you know. So, because how can they be thinking of this kind of evil at that age? Raping? How can they be thinking of it at that age? You know, so you can tell that maybe they are not really minors. They just change their age to look like as if they are young. Maybe they are more than that in age, because this is what happens when most people travel abroad. They change their name, they don't come in with their real names, and they also reduce their age so that they will have pity when they go for interview or commission. They say, yeah, this one is a small child. So, well, that is it. So the prime minister said that the lady, you know, in charge, yes, the boss in Italy, she said they have to be deported. They have to be sent back to Egypt. I think that is somehow good. I think it's good. It's good if they do that on them. It's good, because if you put them in prison and then bring them out, there are chances that they will still regroup themselves, because they're already forming like a cartel, like a thug, you know, gang thing. You know, 7 of them in number committing this thing. Those kids were lucky. The guy and the girlfriend, they were lucky that they did not even buy them there, like neutralize them. You know, they could have done that if they were with some weapons, you know. But thank God they did not do it. Maybe that one did not come across their mind. They did not like think it that much. They just thought that after having their turns, you know, doing their rounds on the girl, they just disappear. They never believed that police could come almost immediately, and they never believed that those guys, the boy and the girlfriend, could recognize their faces. Wow, they are smart. That means they have strong memory to even to be able to remember their faces after the whole thing they went through, the shock, the trauma. It's nice. It's nice. At least they have helped to remove some bad elements from Italy. At least these ones could have committed more in the future, but by sending them back to Egypt, I believe that they have solved the problem. More problems that could have occurred in the future. So that is it. And now they are also calling for security, stronger security. Yes, in Italy, at least there should be cameras everywhere. That's to tell you that somehow they don't have much cameras everywhere. the CCTV cameras. It's not really everywhere. If not, somebody in the station monitoring the computer, the TV, could have seen something strange like that happening, especially when they were dragging them to that public bathroom. Somebody could have seen it immediately and alert the police, to go towards that direction and stop that crime from happening. So that's what they are saying. More security and more patrols by the police. That's what they are also calling on. That is the Matteo Salvini's party, the other guy who was in support of the chemical castration of those kids and anyone who rapes or commits pedophile. So that's it, guys. Just trying to tell you what happened. Yes, what supped in Italy. So guys, see you guys in my next video. Please like, share, and subscribe. I'm out of here, man. I am Chicha. Bye bye. See you guys later. Bye. Bye.